Warm greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a literature talk with Michael Mamdouh. I have received a number of text messages concerning your reading preferences, where I marked an initial passion in literature. Therefore, I am here to fuel you with some criteria for selecting good literature pieces that will intellect you the most, even on reading the least. Let me begin with the first moments when the novel, play, or even a short story is between your hands. The literature piece should respect your mind line. It is expected from a good literature piece to carry its readers into a long journey without feeling bored nor tired, similar to pleasing dreams that last for a long night but whispers like the wind. One of the greatest figures in English literature who prioritized the mind line in his writings is William Shakespeare. For instance, in his famous tragedy Julius Caesar, Shakespeare started by introducing Caesar's triumph as glorious in some eyes and brutal to others, even in Rome. Leaving readers to judge and shape their perspective without imposing the author point of view is crucial for maintaining a stable mind line and events gradient. As you proceed reading, you probably mark this out. Nature relevancy to the situation theme. Literature giants always use this clue to unconsciously tie readers emotionally to what is going to happen. A great example of this is Victor Hugo's famous French masterpiece, The Miserables, in which he used metaphorical language in describing the environmental context, such as harsh winter that frees the poor trade, vanish their money, and molten their candles, in addition to walking lonely at the sunset and a dark night with a blinded star. Despite the fact that literature reading audience are language thirsty, a good appealing literature piece is not exclusively determined by showing off the author's muscles. Literature giants do not jump from a poetic description to another. Instead, they compose their own language pattern. In other words, great authors use pattern of descriptive-centric language and event-oriented language. Slight overlapping is recommended to help the reader to relate the description to the event. Harmer, the famous Greek poet, implemented this strategy effectively, which is the language pattern, in his iconic masterpiece, The Odyssey. The book started by Odysseus describing himself in men's eyes as formidable for the guile in peace and war. This fame has gone abroad to the sky rim. In simple terms, Odysseus is the power of peace and war. This fame travel in the sky, making it visible to everyone. Then Harmer slowly dug deeper into how Odysseus was tried and saved by Greek gods in his battle journey against the Trojan. Harmer maintained a good balance and distribution among descriptive-centric language and event-oriented language. To close our book for today, good literature pieces enrich reality and do not simply describe it. Thank you for watching and waiting for you in our next literature talk.